everyone, this is the video that I promised to do, and this is about replacing the free turning chains that we do with double crochets at the sides. Before we start, I would first like to thank everyone who is already subscribed to my channel, and everyone that is new to my channel. I would like to ask to please subscribe. And I'm not sponsored by anyone, so it really helps if you would support me by subscribing. And to everyone, if you have watched this video and you think, well, this was a nice informative video, then please give me a thumbs up, because that really helps me. And well, let's get started, and we will first start with an introduction. And what you see here is the piece that I made with my crochet course, where I learned you how to do double crochets. And here you see at the sides here and here, the next row here, that we have these openings, and well, that doesn't look very nice. So here I have the three alternatives that I will show you in this video. Here you see a version that has very nice sides. And here is another one that also has a very nice side. And here a third one. And they are all done a little bit differently, but when you look closely, you can see that the gaps at the sides are closed. And well, you see that the sides also are quite straight. So that's nice too. And well, let's get started doing this with the first one. We will first start doing this version. My very favorite version is at the end of the video, but we will start with this one. And you see there are very neat edges here. And there is something different that maybe you might not have seen earlier, because with this version, you do something special at the start of a row, but also at the end of a row. And that is what I will show you now. And I have prepared a little piece that I will use for these three methods. And well, the first thing I would like to mention is that when you do the free turning chains, you skip this stitch and you work into this stitch. Well, this time it is a bit different. First we start doing 2 single crochets, 2 chains. And then we will do a double crochet into that very first stitch here. So, and now it is important to remember that this is the first double crochet, or it counts as the first double crochet. And well, just put a marker in, so that when you work back, then you know that this is the very last stitch that you have to work into. So let's continue with the next of this row, and then I will show you what to do at the end of the row. So we have come to the end of our row, and well, let's take out this marker here. And what you will do now is an increase with a decrease, and that creates quite a thick stitch. And what we will do first, by the way, if you want to know more about increase and decreasing, I have a special video about how to do this, also for the double crochet, so you might want to watch that first, but okay, maybe this is enough. First we will start making a double crochet, and we don't finish this stitch like we did with decreasing double crochets. And then we start doing a second double crochet, but we work into that same stitch that we did the first one. So here we do our second double crochet, and then we stop when we have 3 loops on our hook, and then we crochet them together. And you see that we have created a figure combined stitch here, but also a figure stitch at the start of the row. So yeah, that makes a very nice edge, and I will do it one more time for a repeat. So first start with doing 2 chains and doing a double crochet into that very first stitch here. And mark the top of this stitch here, so that you know that that is the very first stitch actually of this row. And then I will continue to the end of the row. And I've come to the end again, and let's take that marker out. And then again we will do an increase and decrease in 1 stitch. So let's start with the first part of the first double crochet. Then we do the first part of the second double crochet into that same stitch here. And we now have 3 loops on our hook, and then we pull through, and this is our last stitch, fixed stitch. So let's continue with the other version. We will now do the second version, and you see that it looks very nice too. And well, there is something fun about it, and I will show it because this involves a little bit of guessing, and you will develop a feeling for it. So please give it a try. It's not very hard, but you do need to practice a little bit. The first thing that you will do, and this is the guessing part, is that you pull up the loop here, and not too high, not too low, but about the height of your double crochet. So that is the guessing part. And now put your finger here on that loop, bring your hook forward around that loop. So you now have 2 loops on your hook, and this is like making a wrap when doing a double crochet, and then you act like making a double crochet. But keep tight on that very first loop here, because if you let it go, it will unravel and make a twist. So pull up a loop and keep tight on that first one, and now you can let it go and finish that stitch. And with this way, I would really advise you to put a marker under these 2 loops here, because for me it sometimes looks like it's shifting a little bit. So this way you are assured that when you get back, that you have the right 2 loops on your hook. And well, I will continue this row, and then I will show you one more time. So again, I'm at the start of the next row. So again, pull up that loop here, and you see that I pick up my hook in a different way here, so that I get more control of it. And I push my finger here on that loop, I bring the hook forward around that loop, so I now have 2 loops on my hook, and then I work into that first stitch here, and sometimes you need to wiggle it a little bit. Here I have the loop. I pull it through and I still keep my finger tight on that first one. I pull through and I pull through 2. And I place my marker here into that top. And well, that's it. You see how much it resembles a normal double crochet, and that it is really positioned above the double crochet of the row below it, and that is what it makes, yeah, a very nice edge without the gaps. So I will continue this row and then I will show you my third way, and actually my favorite way to do this. The third version we will do is this one, and this is actually my favorite version. And well, if you have seen other videos of me with interlocking crochet, I have used that there also, so that this might not be new to you, but well, this is super simple. First of all, you work into that first stitch here, and we will stack 2 single crochets on top of each other. Don't make a turning chain. So we will do a single crochet here, but no turning chain. So work into this stitch right away and finish that single crochet. And then we will do a second single crochet, but we will insert our hook into this loop here. So here it is, and well, the top of this stitch is the well, actually the first combined stitch that counts as your first double crochet. And I will show you one more time, and I will take it out so that I don't have to do the entire row. So again, at the start, don't make a turning chain, but make a single crochet into that first stitch here, and then make a second single crochet and insert your hook here into that side loop of the single crochet you just made. And that is the top of your stitch here. So place a marker is always helpful. And well, don't judge this piece, because we did 3 ways of doing the replacing the 3 turning chains. So just take a look at the other pieces that I showed you. But there is something else that I wanted to show you because it got me curious. Because with the first version that I showed you, we did something different at the start. That was making a figure stitch, but also at the end of a row making a figure stitch. So I wondered that about making these 2 single crochets on top of each other, that is also creating a kind of a figure stitch. And I thought, shouldn't I try to combine that with also making a figure stitch at the end of a row? And I made this piece, and well, it was surprising to see that, yeah, that didn't work out actually, because you see here, we do not have a straight edge. So if you want a straight edge, you either have to choose the first version, the second version, or the third version. But I must say that I liked this wavy result at the sides. So if you want to use this for just a fun effect, then use the 2 single crochets on top of each other at the start of a row and use that combined increase decrease at the end of a row, and then you will get this wavy effect. And well, that is fun too. And well, this was about alternatives for the free turning chains. What I would like to also mention is that if you have charts and you see the symbols, the free chains on top of each other for doing your free turning chains, then you need to think yourself about, do I want to do these free turning chains, or do I want to replace it with the free alternatives? And with the first alternative, you have to also remember to do an extra thing at the end of a row. So to be honest, when I have several crochet books, and with these crochet charts, and I have never seen alternatives for these free turning chains in the charts. So you have to remember yourself. That was about this. Then I would like to ask you again to subscribe if you didn't already do that, because I will do a lot more videos for the crochet course, but also for my crochet stitch library. So when you have subscribed, then please hit that bell, so then YouTube will notify you that I have new videos out, and then you will not miss anything that I release. And well, see you back in the next video. And oh yeah, please give me a thumbs up if you like this. So see you in the next video.